Meeting call to order. We have a roll call.
Dr. Robinson? Here. Mr. West?
Here.
Dr. Boyd? Here. Mrs. Claire? Here. Mr. James?
Here, everyone is present. Can I have adoption of the agenda or anything right now need to be changed at this time or added before we adopt the agenda? Okay.
I move to adopt. Second.
Been moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0. Any public comment?
No.
None. Recognition and presentation, 5.1.
Mr. James, and members of the board, at this time, we are going to recognize our superintendent scholars for the first 9 weeks. Mr. Birdsong iPhone says they can't hear us.
I'll work on that question.
We had a total of 359 superintendent scholars this first 9 weeks. 590 principal scholars.
Awesome.
But Birdsong was trying to face and change. Yes, ma'am, we'll come back.
Okay, 5.2.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. James, members of the board, Mrs. McDonald Green. I am here to present or recognize Ms. Angelica King for her outstanding performance on the SAT. The SAT is a standardized test that is widely used for college admissions in the United States. It is designed to assess a student's readiness for college. The SAT measures a student's skills in reading, writing, and math. The score range for the SAT is between a 400 and a 1600, and Angelica's highest score is a 1390, which places her in the 93rd percentile. Which means that 93% of the 12th grade students who took the SAT nationwide scored at or below Angelica's score. Her reading score is a 740, which places her in the 97th percentile for reading. And her math score is a 650, which places her in the 85th percentile for math. The 1390 that Angelica scored is comparable to a 31 on the ACT. And Angelica's highest ACT score is actually a 32. I know we're talking about SAT, but I had to throw the ACT in there too. And her super score is a 33. So at this time, I would like to present Ms. Angelica King.
Yeah. Go Braves!
And she can sing.
And I want to recognize her parents, and I want to just publicly congratulate you on a job well done.
Yes,
that I've ever met in my 14 years in education. So Angelica, congratulations and keep up the good work. We're so proud of you.
I will give you a personal tool, golf course.
5.3.
Good evening, Mr. James, and the school board.
I've given an overview. I think I submitted this to, each one of the board members through Ms. Davis. Do y'all have a copy of the career coaches report?
It says quarterly
Yes,
coach.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you want me to read or go through each individual item that's before you.
Just give us something.
I'll just give a brief summary. In August, well, at Natchez High School, we are doing great things and we are busy with the students, and they are doing great things.
You got?
It's hot. Okay, in August 2024, one of the greatest things that we did was we got established with Colin Community College CTE program, where we have 15 young minds that are in their dual enrollment welding class. They did develop that class for these students. They are doing amazing in that class, and I just want to commend them for a job well done. They will go on to the second semester course at Colin as dual enrollment students at Natchez High School. So this is the first dual enrollment welding class to ever come to pass at Colin Junior College. That was a major thing in August. In September, we did quite a few things with culinary arts. We did a field trip to the courthouse. We did register to vote over 50-something children at Natchez High School. And we did take a field trip to the county courthouse so those students could do early voting. It was phenomenal. With the 9th grade class, we did a presentation. We have something called court reporting that we're introducing to the students. Court reporting is something that is kind of, students don't hear about, we don't talk about, but it is a very good field that you can go to school for 2 years and become a fluent court reporter. We had a visit from Ms. Twala Hoover, who came from Pearl River Community College to actually do that presentation with us. To compound that, we actually took a field trip this month in November for court reporting to Circuit Court up under the leadership of Judge Drake, where those students had a chance to meet a court reporter in action and get a chance to see the machines and the courthouse with the tour. There are some great things going on with 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students. Being a career coach, I don't just work with the senior students. I work with every grade level that's there. We had College Appreciation Day where we registered children for college that wanted to go college bound. All English 4 students that take this advance, they are registered with the Mississippi Works. Mississippi Works is where we register students to help them build profiles for jobs. So each student receives an ID from Mississippi Works and they can add to their profile or take away. So jobs that come available that they're interested in within that field, Mississippi Works will send that student an email just to get more information. We have done the Real World event with the 12th grade seniors, and we also did it with Regents Bank with the 10th grade class. It was absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank the leadership here, Mr. Fields, Ms. McDonald, where they come and also see these students in action so they can know what it's like to live in the real world. In October, that's when we did the Real World. I partnered with Miss Iris Miles with Delta Bank. They do job shadowing with our students at Delta Bank, and we have quite a few students now. We have one with Integrity Mortgage that's doing job shadowing. I had someone to come in from Eagle Shipyard. He was a captain that came and spoke to 4 students that will be going offshore to work. We have also already started to put those packs together for those students where we would take them to get tweet cards where they can start working immediately following graduation. And November, we're starting mock interviews. Each counselor submitted 10 names or They are submitting 10 names of students on each grade level where we are going to start mock interviews with students into schools to help them know what it's like to go into an interview, how to dress, how to speak, and to carry themselves. And I'm going to stop talking right there because I can go on and on about what we're doing in Natchez High School, but I will say that the students are doing a fantastic job. Do I have any questions, comments? Mr. West is not like you to not have a question or comment.
You're doing such a good job, I appreciate that.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Ms. James. We appreciate the work that Mrs. James and Ms. Lewis are doing with our students. They really are an enhancement to the offerings at the high school and Natchez Early College.
Okay. 5.4.
Mr. James and members of the board, at this time, we want to recognize you. During the MSBA Fall Leadership Conference held November 18th and 19th, the Natchez-Adams School Board was recognized as a Board of Merit. This honor was given because the board has, collectively, they've earned 140 hours of MSBA-approved training. President Amos James Jr. was recognized as a Distinguished Circle honoree for earning 47.25 hours of MSBA-approved training hours. Secretary Luana Brunel Ware was recognized as a Master Circle honoree for earning 27.5 hours of MSBA-approved training hours. Hats off to our board for taking the time to attend the training sessions to ensure we have the information needed to make our district a success. Yes.
You sure that name is correct, that second name?
Oh, yes, please.
Miss
Yeah.
Second Nail or where?
Over.
I've been to some meetings and I hadn't seen her.
That's why they call them virtual.
Y'all all look my way. 1, 2, 3.
And one more, Mr. James. It didn't come with a pretty plaque. But we want to recognize our superintendent, Sandra McDonald. She was recognized as a Master Circle honoree for having the highest amount of hours earned by a superintendent.
Wow.
She earned a total of 29.25 hours. Congratulations, Ms. McDonald. And they was at the top.
Okay, thank you. All right, item 6.1.
Oh, Mr. James, you ready, Mr.?
Are you ready? Okay.
Can you make it full screen real quick? All right, well, first 9 weeks superintendent scholars, look at West Elementary, just fill up the page.
Yes.
Next we have our superintendent scholars from McLaurin Elementary School. Superintendent scholars from Morgantown. Someone says go Ryland.
Ms. Walsh,
Ms. Walsh, let me see. Superintendent scholars from Natchez Middle School. Capital of Bulldog Nation, Natchez High School superintendent scholars. Go Floyd. Natchez Early College at Colin, Superintendent of College. All right, and that's our 359 superintendent scholars, and we had 590 principal scholars for honor roll. First time, we're off to a great start.
That's almost half of the school district, right? If you have a 359 and 590.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay. All right, item number 6, approve of October 15, 2024 special call meeting minutes and approve of October 15, 2024 regular meeting minutes. Can I get approval?
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Pass 5-0. Item number 7, approval of consent item. Anything consent item that you'd like to move to action item? If not, can I get approval?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0. Item number 8.1.
Good afternoon, Mr. James, members of the board, Ms. McDonald, Mr. Kinley. On behalf of the superintendent, the Office of Human Resources is presenting the personnel board report for Thursday, November 21st, 2024. It is the recommendation of the superintendent that the board of trustees approve the personnel report that you have before you. Does anyone have any questions in regards to any of the sections of the personnel report or the FYI information?
Okay,
I move that we approve the personnel recommendations.
it's been moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you.
8.2.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the board, superintendent, legal counsel. We have before you item 8.2, which is the approval of the claim dockets and the acceptance of the financial reports. Within your binders, you will find the claim docket folder dated October 11th, 2024, as well as October 24 reports, the expenditure budgets, and the capital project summaries. I will pause and see if there are any questions before we get to the superintendent's recommendation about any one of the included documents in this section.
Any question? No question? Sit.
If there aren't any questions, it's recommended that the board of trustees approve the aforementioned claims dockets and accept the 5 financial reports as presented.
I so moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you.
8.3.
Mr. James, members of the board, 8.3 is a request for the board to approve the district entering a memorandum of agreement with Toulouse College in order to provide dual enrollment courses, offer dual enrollment courses to our students at Natchez High School and Natchez Early College. And the wonderful thing about this agreement is there is no financial financing that is necessary from the district. This is a free course for our students.
How you gonna operate that with no financial support?
That they'll figure that out. We just want an opportunity. It's a wonderful opportunity. It really is.
Because we pay for it in, right?
Yes, yes, sir, we do.
Is it that they've gotten a grant or something?
This is through our partnership with Great Results, and in the spring, in the spring, the board approved for us to enter a contract with Great Results, which is at our alternative program. And so as part of that agreement, we can enter this MOU with Toulouse to provide those dual enrollment courses to our students.
So moved.
So it's a great investment for the district.
Yeah, excellent.
It's been moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0. 8.4.
Mr. James, members of the board, we're requesting approval for the girls basketball team to travel out of state to LSU for basketball game.
They're playing?
They're gonna watch the game.
Oh, okay.
When is that?
Cost tickets, any cost?
That'll be worked out, we will provide the transportation, the rest will be worked out through the team and the booster club.
When is that?
So,
What date?
December 15th.
Second,
Okay.
that's on a Sunday.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Declare.
Trying to get on the bus.
No, I was supposed to be somewhere on the 14th, and I knew that was on Saturday.
Okay, you been moving seven already?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, fails 5-0. Okay. 8.5.
Yes, sir. We have revised this lease with River Ridge in order to conform it to the other leases that we've revised. Improves the insurance issue and description of what they'll be using. And, so we're just asking you to approve the revised lease that we did originally back in March.
Second.
We're moving seven, all in favor? Okay. 8.6.
8.6, Mr. James, members of the board, is the 2025 dropout prevention plan for our district. Each school district is required to submit a approved dropout prevention plan. And so this is our plan that targets 4 areas: attendance, behavior, course performance, and innovative programs. As you all are aware, our district's graduation rate has continued to steadily increase, and we want to continue that. And by offering innovative programs such as our dual enrollment partnership with Tougaloo, dual enrollment with Colin, career coaches, and so forth, those are the part of the innovative initiatives that we're using, because we want students to be excited about learning and want to be present. And so as the more innovative programs that we can bring in that suit student interests, the more that we can get students to attend school. So we're requesting that the board approves the 24-25 dropout prevention plan. And please excuse Mr. Thomas's absence. He had a death in his family.
Second.
It's been moving seven, all in favor?
Aye.
Pass 5-0. Okay. 8.7.
Good afternoon, Mr. James, members of the board. Ms. McGreen, I'm presenting item 8.7, approval of club network consultant for Natchez Middle School. And our goals for one in the services is decrease student conflict with SEL, social and emotional learning, and a positive educational experience. With the recent heightened conflict issues in the community, our goal is to help students become more self-aware, socially aware, productive citizens outside of the classroom and in years of need. In addition, it's our desire to aid students in a better understanding of their thoughts and their emotions, develop self-control, and develop empathy for others within the community and in the world. So we ask your approval. Is there any questions?
Any questions?
I got found in the Hood Network, and this is an excellent opportunity for us. So, very good.
What's the name of the building?
Club network.
Make
Yeah,
that.
already working with the high school.
Oh, so moved. Second.
Been moving seven, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0. Thank you. Okay, item number 9. Quarterly safety. Good evening.
Mr. James, members of the board, Mr. McDonald. Normally we say in front of you, you had a safety report, but you had the technical difficulties with that, so just gonna give it to you between the months. Let's see, July up until actually this month, we only had 6 safety incidents. So that'll be our slips, trips, and falls. So I think we did pretty good. A wide range of days in between them. So if you have any questions, any other details you'd like to know, I could elaborate.
Board calendar,
And I will say, Officer Davis now has, assistants from Officer Perry. So we have another SRO.
Congratulations.
Is he here, or she?
No, he's not here today.
No, he had to that incident.
Okay.
He had to respond.
We gave another SRO for his birthday.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Everybody sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Make my little eve.
Happy birthday, dear Melvin.
Melvin.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank y'all.
Many more too.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
okay, board calendar, anything need to be added or taken off by board members, or get with Ms. Davis, she handles the calendar. 9.3,
Number 3, Mr. James Mills, the board superintendent's update. The packet that you have before you, the first page, and Mr. Fields just passed out. The first page gives you, district numbers at a glance. As of today, our student enrollment is 2,565 students. At this point last year, our enrollment was 2,624 students, which is a difference of 59 students. Since the start of school year, we have regained 72 students, so our enrollment is increasing. Just to give a breakdown of our exceptional services, because I know that's often a question about the number of students that we serve at exceptional services. We have 464 students. Of that 464, 81 are gifted, 120 are speech only, 38 are speech only through contracted services at Cathedral and ACCS, 4 students in specialized treatment, and 6 students are being served homebound. September attendance, as you are aware, we are continuously challenging students and parents, encouraging them to have their students at school. We need them in the seats in order to learn. So for the month of September, our attendance rate for the district was 93.42%.
Very good.
At this time, last year, it was at 93.22%, which is slightly up. We celebrate Natchez Middle School, Morgantown Elementary, and Natchez Early College for posting attendance rates above, at 95% or above. The attendance tiered process that we are using for attendance, it's working. And so we applaud all of those staff members who are making contact with parents and children to encourage them to come to school. Also, we thank our family support workers, because we know that there are some students who have challenges, and so they need that support. So we thank those team members for going out and servicing those students. Discipline-wise, there's a breakdown of the number of incidents per school district-wide for October. There were 257 incidents. Of those 257 incidents, 62 resulted in ISS, 93 resulted in OSS. For the year to date, the number of incidents is 652, which is a significant drop. And so we applaud the hard work of those administrators and teachers to intervene with students and try to de-escalate situations and serve students at school instead of sending them home. On your next page, we are proud to report that Natchez-Adams School District is the recipient of the Automated External Defibrillator in Public and Charter School Grant Program. So as a district, we have been awarded $13,000 from the Mississippi State Department of Health to purchase IEDs for each of our campuses, which is going to be a game changer. We don't ever want to have to use them, but in case that we need to, we will have them available in our facilities. On the next page, provided you're in the know, superintendent board's update, so you can read at your leisure, but some of the highlights of our month. Fire Prevention Month at Fallon Preschool Program. Mr. Moore made certain that the fire department visited with preschool students in order to talk to them about fire safety and fire prevention. At West Elementary, our students enjoyed the hot air balloons, which is always a highlight of the month of October for the Balloon Fest. The highlight of my month was Spooktacular Reading. And we want to applaud Ms. Cassandra Jones for an awesome job. all I envisioned was a simple reading, but Ms. Jones, of course, if you know Ms. Jones, she did not go for just a simple. And so we had readers, we had over 100 community readers who were dressed as book characters who came to read to our students. And then we had a parade for all of our elementary campuses to kick off accelerated reading. So again, we applaud Ms. Jones for an outstanding job.
Wonder who T. Fields was dressed as.
That's where you know what I said. When I saw him, you actually had that in your closet.
Is that Superman?
He's gonna have to wear it for you. I think I have a picture I'll show you so you can see all of the details.
Where do you buy those things?
Okay, tell y'all.
Facilities wise, we're continuing to talk with representatives from the Mississippi Boys and Girls Club. They actually toured the facility approximately 2 weeks ago. I will meet with them in 2 weeks in order to finalize the locations within the school that they would like to make a part of their agreement with the school district. The renovations at McLaurin and Morgantown are trudging along. I reported to you, I think 2 weeks ago, that we have received a punch list for those facilities. There is some delay because of air conditioning units, and so they're continuing that work. Hopefully we will have a completion of that project in December. Federal programs, we will have a federal programs audit in April of 2025, and I need to make that correction. So we'll go again gear up for that. Homeless students. I provided to you a chart of the number of students that were identified as homeless at the end of the 23-24 school year for our district. That was 41 students who were identified as homeless, which is it should be 1.5. It's about 1.5% of our school district. I gave you a comparison with other school districts. It's interesting to note that
What is the comparison?
Claiborne County had 12 students, Franklin County 4 students, Jefferson 3, and Wilkinson 7.
I see.
I made note, it is interesting that MDE suggests that the district reserves $25 per homeless student in their federal programs allocation to provide service. $25.
$25.
Yes.
What's $25 gonna do?
If the district chooses to lower or to increase that amount, then the district must provide justifications.
That gonna be hard.
But I thought that was interesting. School improvement. We are proud to say, for the first time in a long time, we do not have any schools that are designated as schools in improvement. Now, we understand it does not mean that we don't need to improve, because we are always in continuous improvement. But that just means that none of our schools are under oversight by the Consumer Improvement Department within the Mississippi Department of Education. So kudos to those staff members for moving student outcomes to move us out of those designations. Juvenile Detention Center, for our October student enrollment count, there were 11 students who were placed at the Juvenile Detention Center with an average length of stay of 3 days. Technology, as you all are aware, that is a continuous work in progress as the technology department continues to work to secure our district. And so the technology department is in the process of upgrading our security features to make certain that our security and our network remains safe. And so we have 2-step verifications. They are changing email addresses. Starting this month, every 60 days, employees have to change passwords. And the passwords are 17 characters long. So you all better write them down.
We changed theirs last year.
Yes, very neat.
So it's all.
Mr. Tennessee provided me a report this past week of the threats that have been captured within the last month. There were approximately 1,100 credential threats that were contained because of the new safety features that we have. So we know that someone is constantly trying to hack into our systems to pull credentials and personal identifiable information. So we are thankful for the technology for staying ahead of that.
Look at Magnolia Bluff Casino.
And then finally, I provided you the December campus activity calendar, so that if you would like to join any of the activities at our campuses over the course of the month of December, you have that information. And that is all of my report, Mr. Chambers.
Any questions? Not? 9.4 board report.
The only thing I wanna say is, it's the hot and cold weather. I would like for everybody to stay safe, because the pneumonia and all other kind of allergies are going around, so just stay safe.
Okay, Mr. Ray.
The only thing I'll say is I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
That too.
Okay.
You have anything?
I would just like to say that Alcorn State University is at capacity this weekend. I would like to thank all the Jacksonians in the room today. Thank you for your hard-earned money that is coming to Alcorn this weekend. If you want to come on campus and enjoy the festivities, I advise you to get on the highway at 1 a.m. Saturday morning. Have a great weekend, have a great Thanksgiving, and go Braves.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out on the 19th. 19th.
Yes, that's the student versus staff basketball game at the high school. Ms. James, you playing?
Well,
Officer Davis?
Oh, yeah, you know, I'm ready.
no, sign waiver for you. Ain't gonna be no report.
You playing on next
The staff normally win.
basketball?
Yes, we win.
This is students versus staff.
Okay.
Come over, call James. Yeah. You know, they keep it soft.
Last day is December.
We'll let you get to it and go in.
Waivers. No accident report.
The last day is December the 20th.
December 20th.
January the 7th, I believe.
For the kids,
So
the
that,
fifth for the staff.
So the 7 must be for the staff, is it 6 for staff? 6 for staff and 7 for children.
is there any professional development for those stores?
6.
6.
That's it?
Do we need,
That's what scares
Yeah, we need to go into,
do we need, Bruce, do you have anything for executive session?
It won't take
Okay,
2 minutes.
I'll offer a motion, we have, make a close determination.
Second.
the movement and all that, baby. Alright, that's 5-0, close determination. Thank you all for coming out.
Motion to go into executive session.
Tell her that.